Dear viewers, today we are going to learn about the elements of yoga, that is, yam, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samad. Dear viewers, please watch the entire video. The video will be followed by MCQs based on the presentation. Let us try to understand the elements of yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. 1. Yam, moral restraints or ethical disciplines. Yam refers to moral codes or ethical guidelines that govern our behavior towards others and the world. The 5 yams are ahimsa, non-violence, practicing kindness, compassion, and refraining from harm in thought, word, and action. Satya, truthfulness, being honest and truthful while avoiding harm with one's words. Asteya, non-stealing, avoiding taking anything that doesn't belong to you, including material or intellectual property. Brahmacharya, celibacy, moderation, controlling desires and maintaining balance in sensual pleasures. Aparigraha, non-possessiveness, letting go of material attachments and practicing contentment. Purpose, Yam lays the foundation for a peaceful social life and inner purity. 2. Niyama, personal disciplines or observances. Niyama refers to internal ethical disciplines for personal development and self-regulation. The 5 niyamas are Shaucha, cleanliness, purity of body, mind, and environment. Santosha, contentment, acceptance, and satisfaction with what one has. Tapas, austerity, self-discipline, endurance, and inner strength. Swadhyay, self-study, study of spiritual texts and self-reflection. Ishva Pranidhan, surrender to God, devotion and surrender to a higher power. Purpose, Niyama refines one's character and helps in attaining inner harmony. 3. Asana, physical postures. Asana refers to the physical positions or postures practiced in yoga. While originally intended as a preparation for meditation, it is now widely used to promote physical health and flexibility. A steady, comfortable posture is ideal for spiritual growth. It cultivates discipline, stability, and balance in the body and mind. Purpose, to develop physical strength, endurance, and prepare the body for meditation by making it healthy and still. 4. Pranayam, breath control. Pranayam involves regulation and control of the breath, which is directly linked to the life force or prana. Types of pranayam include Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Bhastrika, bellows breath. Kapalbhati, cleansing breath. Purpose, pranayam calms the mind, balances energy, improves lung capacity, and purifies the nadis, energy channels. 5. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Pratyahara is the conscious withdrawal of the senses from external objects and distractions. It is the bridge between the external, Bahiranga, and internal, Antaranga, limbs of yoga. Practitioners turn their focus inward, preparing for deeper meditation. Purpose, to control sensory cravings and bring the mind inward, creating stillness and detachment. 6. Dharana, concentration. Dharana is the practice of focused concentration on a single object, thought, sound, or mantra. Examples, focusing on the breath, a candle flame, or chanting Om. It requires mental discipline and excludes distractions. Purpose, dharana helps in training the mind to focus and leads to deeper states of awareness. 7. Dhyana, meditation. Dhyana is sustained and uninterrupted meditation, where the practitioner becomes fully absorbed in the object of focus. It involves a continuous flow of concentration without mental distractions. Unlike dharana, which is effortful, dhyana is effortless and flowing. Purpose: to quiet the mind, develop awareness, and move toward spiritual insight. 8. Samadhi. Union or spiritual absorption. Samadhi is the ultimate goal of yoga, a state of complete absorption, inner peace, and union with the divine. The sense of individual identity dissolves. There are different stages of samadhi, such as savikalpa, with form, and nirvikalpa, formless. Purpose: samadhi leads to liberation, moksha, and eternal bliss. Dear viewers, let us solve some important multiple choice questions from the presentation. 1. What distinguishes dhyana from dharana in Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga? A. Dharana involves effortless awareness, dhyana involves concentration. B. Dharana is focused attention, dhyana is continuous meditative flow. C. Dhyana is about physical posture, dharana is about control of breath. D. Dhyana and dharana are both synonymous with pranayam. Answer: B. Dharana is focused attention, dhyana is continuous meditative flow. 2. Which of the following yams involves non-hoarding or non-possessiveness? A. Brahmacharya. B. Satya. C. Asteya. D. Aprigraha. Answer: D. Aprigraha. 3. The concept of samadhi in Ashtanga Yoga signifies A. Physical health and vitality. B. Attaining social harmony. C. Union with the absolute or spiritual liberation. D. Ethical superiority over others. Answer: C. Union with the absolute or spiritual liberation. 4. Which niyama encourages study of scriptures and self-reflection? A. Tapas. B. Swadhyay. C. Santosha. D. Shaucha. Answer: B. Swadhyay. 5. Pranayam is most closely associated with A. Mastery of bodily postures. B. Control and extension of breath or life force. C. Avoidance of sensual pleasures. D. Sense withdrawal from objects. Answer: B. Control and extension of breath or life force. 6. According to Patanjali, which limb is considered the gateway to the inner journey, Antarang Yoga? A. Pratyahara. B. Asana. C. Yam. D. Niyama. Answer: A. Pratyahara. 7. Which of the following elements directly promotes ethical behavior toward others? A. Yam. B. Asana. C. Dharana. D. Pratyahara. Answer: A. Yam. 8. Which of these practices falls under niyama and emphasizes inner purity? A. Shaucha. B. Satya. C. Ahimsa. D. Aprigraha. Answer: A. Shaucha. 9. The ability to hold a steady and comfortable posture is emphasized in A. Pranayam. B. Asana. C. Samadhi. D. Dharana. Answer: B. Asana. 10. Which of the following best describes tapas as per niyama? A. Spiritual surrender to a deity. B. Contentment with what one has. C. Intense self-discipline and perseverance. D. Practice of non-violence. Answer: C. Intense self-discipline and perseverance. 11. In yogic philosophy, Nadi Shodhana in pranayam is primarily for A. Muscle building, B. Emotional suppression, C. Purification of energy channels, D. Visualization of deities. Answer C. Purification of energy channels. 12. Which of the following is not one of the five traditional yams? A. Ahimsa, B. Santosha, C. Satya, D. Brahmacharya. Answer B. Santosha. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education.